There are some pretty good moments in Peeping Mom. This is not a bad episode of The Simpsons. It's the 18th episode of the 26th season, directed by Mark Kirkland, and there are two narratives. I'll deal with the subplot first of all, and basically Ned has got a dog and the dog seems to prefer Homer. The dog is called Boz. I love the design of the dog. It's very cute. It's an adorable little puppy dog, and there's a bit where Ned does some Christian training with the dog, which I thought was very entertaining. But for some reason, the dog seems to prefer Homer, and honestly, I feel like we needed a better reason. Ned does give a suggestion, but then the dog does something with its tail that suggests it doesn't like Ned, and I don't think there's a specific reason for that. Since it responded to the training, it clearly is willing to listen to Ned. I'm probably overthinking, and I don't think it's meant to be that serious, but the point is there are a couple of plot holes in that story, but generally, I really enjoyed it. Will we see much of Boz going forward? I've no idea. I'd like to think so. The main narrative focuses on Marge and Bart, and I actually really liked this. Bart is suspected of having caused a lot of havoc when he stole a bulldozer, or allegedly stole a bulldozer. Somebody did. And Marge is convinced it was Bart, but Bart is not saying it was him if it was him. So Marge's solution is to follow Bart everywhere. And there are some pretty great scenes. There's a great scene in the classroom, but at the same time, it's kind of creepy. And I think the episode definitely doesn't suggest that that was the right thing to do. And I feel like nobody watching it will get the idea to follow their kids. Hopefully not. Of course, the big question is, did Bart do it? Was it him? I won't say what actually happened, but I think the narrative developed quite well. It was not too bad. I think there are some important lessons there for people from Bart's position, but also from Marge's. It felt uncomfortable to watch what she was doing, so hopefully the lesson there is don't do it, because it won't solve anything. Definitely not a bad episode. It might not be an all-time favourite, but I think it worked quite well. Some nice moments in there. We'll see if Boz features going forward. That wasn't a bad narrative, but for me, it was definitely more about Bart and Marge, and I really liked how that played out. Definitely nothing about this that I don't think worked. It's never going to be an all-time favourite, but I certainly didn't mind it.